Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Academy. In this video, we're going to be talking about CSS display inline block. So it says the display inline block property combines the feature of both inline and block elements. An element with display inline block will appear on the same line as other inline or inline block elements. In addition, you can set the width, height, margin top, and margin bottom properties for these elements, like block level elements. So we have an example here, which this is basically giving us an example on inline elements. So we're going to create three examples, one for inline, one for inline block, and one for block level elements. So you can see the difference between the three of them. So we have another note, which is create a horizontal navigation menu. A common use for display inline block is to display list items horizontally instead of vertically. The following example creates a horizontal navigation bar. So let's first focus on this one. Then we'll move to the horizontal menu. Now let's go. So we'd come here, we'd say H1, and this we are basically talking about the display inline. Then we can like use Lorem, yeah. Peter, it's like Peter go have Lorem. Yeah, so inside one of this lorem, we are going to use the span element. Then we are going to bring, let's just bring this one inside and have it inside the span. Okay. Let's have it inside the span. Then we're going to give this a class, say class. Let's just give it A. Since we want to focus on this, then we'll also give another one. So which one should we give? Let's give this one a span to span. Then inside this span, they'll put this as well here. Then also give it a class name, which will be A class A. That's for that. Then we'll create another one. So you can duplicate all of them. Then it will be B and C. Yeah, so okay, let's do one more. Yeah, so this will be display inline property. This one will be display inline block property. Then it will be, this will be B. So we're going to style them. This will be B as well. Then the next one will be display block instead of inline. So we're trying to like create this thing for the three of them. Then instead of be display say. So now let's go to our style. Do we have anything that is similar to A, B, and Z? No. Okay, so I think we are good if we should give anything class. So come here, we'll say dot A. Inside dot A, we want to give it display inline. Then we are giving it padding of 5 pixel, and we are giving it a border. We're giving it a border of 2 pixel solid red. So this will not just, we can do span, you can include span.a because that's what we're trying to work with. Then we'll come here, span.b, since it is the span distance that will give. Then this one will be display inline block, give it padding of 5 pixel. You will give it height as well, height of 35 pixel. And we already have a padding, we already have a border. Then the next one we are going to do is for span C. So we'll say span.c. Then inside this span.c, we'll have display, which will be block. Then we'll have width of 100%, width of 100 pixel, would have height of 35 pixel, height of 35 pixel. Then we'll have padding of 5 pixel, 5 pixel. Then we can give it border Blue, blue, red. Okay, so let's check out what we have. So you see the difference between the three of them. So as you can see, the difference between inline, this is inline block, then our block level elements. What is the problem? Okay, I think because of the space. Now let's check it out. Yes, can you see now? Now we have it here. So this is inline element. So inline block has the effect of both, it has the property of both inline and block together, having both of them work together. But the display of the block level elements, if you can see, the block level element is starting on a new line. It is not in between any words. It is starting on a new line. So that is how the display inline block and the block property works. So the next example we are going to be working on is creating a horizontal navigation menu. That is, this is for like your nav bar or anything that wants to do, but we are going to create a navigation bar. Let's go with this one. We can clear all of this, and so yes, it has been cleared. So let's move. We'll create H1 and we'll call it navigation menu. Then the next thing we are going to do is use a p tag for all of this. We can use a p tag and we can also use UL, but I think UL is preferably. Then we'll say li. Then inside this li, we can say home page li, about another li, we'll say contact us. Then we can have one more, which would be our clients. Like our clients. Then shift for it to be formatted. Then we'll come here, we'll give this on a class. And the class name will be nav. Then we'll come to all these lists, we'll add them. Even apart from that, they are all going to be a link. So we'll have an anchor tag inside each of them. href hash, since we don't want it to go anywhere. Then this home will not be here. It should be inside here. Then the same for this two, anchor tag. This about will not be there. About another anchor tag, we say for contact us. Contact us. I will delete those ones. Then we can have this one, clients. Our clients. Then we can have all of this deleted. Yes, so this is quite better. Yes, so this is quite better. Now let's tell our UL. Okay, so now we'll say .nav, and inside our .nav, we would say background color should be light blue. We want our list style type should be none. Then we also want our margin to be 0. Margin should be 0 and margin to be 0. Then the next thing we're going to style our nav, which is, then the next thing we're going to style our nav list, that is everything inside. Then we would have display. Our display will be inline block. Then we're going to have our padding of 18 pixel instead of 10 pixel. Then we're going to have our font size. We can probably use 5 pixel or 18 pixel as well. So that's that about that. Let's see our result. So as you can see what our nav bar is giving us now. This is just creating line block level elements with lists. This is easy. This is better. This is just a link that it goes nowhere. I hope you understand. So you can use this one to create like your nav bar, which is easier. I hope you understand. So this is all for display inline block level elements. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to follow us across all socials at Css Academy. See you next time. Bye.